What's going on, guys? So the Chobo here, and welcome back to some more How to Minecraft Season 4. A reason why we're starting off here today is because I done goofed, and I realized it after the fact. I signed on to help PD with getting some blocks for his prank on Vic or whatever. And I signed off on top of his structure. What didn't occur to me in that moment was that I'm signed in a really weird place, and I'm pretty sure I'm standing inside of his pixel art, which means I'll probably be plummeting to my death, or I'll be inside of a block. I'm not really sure what will happen, but it's one of those things I've got to be careful for. So we'll see. Let's sign on, hope for the best. Oh, yep, that is... Yeah, that's pretty much how I expected that to go. Yep, that's fine. That's going to be fine, and that's the way it's going to have to be. And, oh, I forgot to mention this. Something strange happened. I assume the admins have been messing with it some more. But... so, these villagers, number one, I have somehow acquired a new villager, which is kind of strange. But, I don't really know. They clearly went around and then they added some torches. Now you can see here some zombie flesh. Before I had actually, I just kind of signed on really quick, just kind of see if I could poke around and do a couple things here and there, which on paper sounds great, but in reality, not so great, because I signed on and there were like 4 zombies attacking my villagers, and you know, as fun as that is, not really my thing. But yeah, so we have now a random blacksmith. I don't think I really properly earned a blacksmith, so I'm kind of on the fence as to whether or not this individual is going to exist any longer. I'm kind of feeling like you guys might get a little bit annoyed with me if I were to just terminate him right now, so I'm on the fence. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty torn. I am pretty darn torn. But as much as I appreciate this super intense security measure that they put in here, I'm going to go ahead and break this down. Today's game plan is I'm going to be messing around with preparations, if not starting. I highly doubt this will be the case, but even potentially finishing an iron golem farm. Not like it's super hard to do. Oh, yeah, and high security, as you can see here. The highest of the securities. Also, I jumped down like an idiot. So 10 out of 10. Choco off to a great start today. But yeah, we're gonna see if we can start getting cracking on this iron golem farm. I think it's a good opportunity for me to test something. So we've historically used, I believe it's Doc M's version of a iron golem farm, and it's always done well by us, and we never really messed with it. It's the one that became pretty popularly adopted, I would say. It's been fairly well adopted, I would imagine. Oh crap, this is not what I wanted. Until I know what to do. Oh shoot, this is not what I wanted. Oh, this is not what I wanted. Oh, this is not at all what I wanted. Okay, hold on. Wait. We had a farmer? I don't remember having a farmer. I need to get this farmer not to be farming, which is really counterintuitive, but I need him to stop because this is going to cause problems for me, I'm sure, later on down the line, and I do not wish for troubles to be caused. Okay, there is our mine carts and our rails. Let's just go ahead and reacquire our friend here because he's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. And then after we reacquire our friend, that is whenever I shall not have to worry about things as much. I don't even necessarily have to reacquire him, in all honesty. I can just kind of... I'm just going to make an assumption that you're going to pop out this side, which will make this trip a whole lot shorter. All right, so now we have everyone back in order. Now we can go back to the original game plan after I clear out some rails and also need to patch up that hole. Actually, before anything else, and Momo's going to kill me. Sorry, Momo, for making the editing even more nightmarish than normal. We're going to go ahead and torch that area underneath us up because that is annoying. I hate that underbelly area. It is seriously annoying. Let's go ahead, put away our stuff, go back in, get this all squared away, and then we'll start the whole process, I should say, of getting that all squared away. We have that all squared away, and I do have my kits available to me, so let me go ahead and just do all of that. I really should make a trash can. I don't know why I haven't done that yet, but I probably should get around to doing that sometime soon. And since we are, of course, martial art experts, we are going to just go ahead and use our Fists of Fury. Let me go ahead and get torches down here. And then we're going to go on adventure and hopefully not die, which makes results. Wait, crap! Oh, you have a flame, but oh, you little ferret. Oh, you are so lame. You are so lame. Flame back. I almost said backpack because someone wrote backpack. Just use a backpack. Slash backpack. Slash BP. Nope. I don't know what backpack is. Don't know what the command is. I do know that there's a good bit of whatchamacallit. There's a fair number of things that they added to the shop in terms of custom enchantments and whatnot. I probably will take a gander at that relatively soon. Okay, we're gonna just wait. Nah, forget it. We got this, right? We've got this. Yeah, we got this under control. Let's just go ahead and torch this thing up. Now that we have daylight on our side. That's an Enderman. It's fine. Endermen aren't that scary, really. And just one of them, not a big deal. 3 million of them, deals are had. Deals about me dying. You've got to be kidding me. All right, please don't. Why are there all golden mobs down here? Hello? Also, zombie, God bless for the villagers is all I gotta say about that, because you have zero interest in me right now. There is a bat down here. Good to know. That's where the bat sounds are coming from. Is this one singular annoying bat? Can you not? Okay, there we go. Listen here, nerd. Give me all the unarmed skill rank up, and we'll call it even. All right, there we go. Awesome Jossum. Just leave so many torches down here. So very many torches, and then we'll be on our way. Awesome! Another dark crevice of death. And sure enough, there is another dark crevice of death. Ooh, what are you holding, little buddy? You holding a shovel? I don't suppose you have, like, a really good shovel, do you? It'll be fine if I jump down there, right? I hear a skeleton. It'll be fine. You're a kid. Oh, hooray, it's a creeper. Yay. It's fine. It's fine. Things are fine here for... That was a rather sudden drop, don't you think? Alright, and then just end its life. Very, very good. Leave some torches down here too. Why not? Make sure everything is all lit. You've got to... No! No! I got baited into a creeper on creeper trap. Like, what do you even say? Like, where did it even come from? Like, honestly, where did it even come from? No, bug off. One of your kind just killed me. I do not really want to deal with any more of your kind, to be completely honest. Okay. Go ahead, explode. See what I care. See what I care. Good for you. Bracing your dreams. I don't know. What the fudge is this? Why is there a cow down here? Hello? Real talk. What is happening? And why is this cavern so deep? And why are spooky sounds coming from this cavern? Yes, okay, that does indeed look like that is probably where we came from. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of the covering up of the crime scene. So no one knows that I was the one who did this problem. And then we're gonna go ahead, climb on up. Just kidding. I'm gonna fill this sucker up with all this cobblestone, which I should have enough to at least make up for what I destroyed. All right, cool. Totally looks natural. 100%. Couldn't even tell that anything ever happened here. So what I'm hoping, the reason why we took the time to do that, right? Number one, hopefully, this means that I'm not going to hear zombies whenever I'm walking around my base all the time, just being like, you don't know where we are. But like that, hopefully that whole shenaniganry, that's going to be a word now if it's not already. But hopefully that nonsense ends with that. And also, potentially even more importantly, is we also, by getting rid of them, there is a very, and I mean a very, very weird thing which might happen, which is if we end up needing to make a mob spawner at some, well, not a mob spawner, that's not quite the way to put that. If we have a mob farm, and I mean like a hostile mob farm, that can hurt the results of it because they can kind of overcrowd down there. Oh, that's right, we got a donkey way back when. I completely and utterly forgot about you. You're fine. You don't need to be. You're a free donkey. That's all right. Donkeys are cool and everything, but I don't really need one at the moment. All right, so that's all taken care of. If I walk around now, I shouldn't hear any hostile mobs underneath me. Sounds pretty quiet on the home front, which is good. That's what we want. Let's take the sugarcane, convert it to paper, take said paper, trade it with our librarian, see what he's got going on, because you never know. He might have some really good things. He is an Unbreaking 3 one, so he already by default is going to have pretty good use. He's not at all perfect. He's not like, oh my goodness, what an astounding guy. Unbreaking 3 is not typically that important, but it's good enough that I would definitely remember to... Is there a reason why you're being a butthead right now, game? Hello? We can get a bookshelf for 4 emeralds. Pretty steep. I could make a book. The thing is that if I go with a book, it's a guaranteed trade. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and make a book. It'll cost me some cows. Oh well. The cows knew this day would come. They all knew. Cows can't pretend. Actually... Nah, I shouldn't do that. That'd be exploiting, right? Hold on, let me just see something. I just want to... No. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I must fight off those evil voices in my head that tell me to do stupid, strange things. I honestly don't care which cows go down. I just need cows to go down, is what it comes down to here. We have 2 leather. Friends, I have bad news. I need to walk out of here with 8 leather. Anything less is unacceptable. Alright, just 2 more. Still need 2 more. There we go, thank you. See, now I can leave you all to peace. Alright, and then now that we have that stuff squared away, I know, I'm sure some of you guys are like, Choco, such monster. But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Leather, paper, and there we go, 8 books. Actually, that's a more efficient trade, which is kind of an odd thing. I never noticed that, but that's technically a little bit better, provided you're willing to part with the leather. That's the main drawback here. I also need to wipe out these structures. These structures are eyesores, and on top of being eyesores, they're not really actually... All right, so while that's going, now we have our sugarcane and everything else squared away a little bit. I need a good number of these, so it's actually not going to be something I need to worry about. Let's clear out this stuff, break down these structures, because they're actually more of a safety hazard than literally anything else. And then we will start getting to work on figured out what we want to do for our Iron Golem farm. Again, we're aiming for the Iron Nucleus. This should be... The thing I like about the Iron Nucleus design is that it seems like the platforms are actually a little bit simpler, which is really strange, but the one that we used to use, there's nothing wrong with it or anything like that, but it's just not... it's not really practical in my eyes. Well, it's not practical. It's a little bit more work than is required. I'm not convinced that villager position actually matters. I think you can drop in 10 villagers no matter where you are. It doesn't matter. As long as you have 10 villagers, I'm pretty sure it flags that you are a valid area for a village. So I don't think that actually applies a whole lot. But to have your villagers centered, I get is like aesthetically something that's kind of nice to have. There's also a couple other things afoot in terms of like having your water system be really, really simple and straightforward, I think is worth something. I do think that's something that's kind of a nice feature to have. Again, not the most important kind of things, but Should be a-okay. As for the people who are curious, okay, so Iron Golem Farm, Choco, you clearly were on the fence before. Why are you back on... Well, I guess I wouldn't be on the fence. Well, why are you, like, having decided that you want to go with an Iron Golem fence? Or... If you find my brain, please return it to me. It's been gone from home for a very long time. I don't even remember what it's like. I don't even remember what my brain even is. Like, what even is a brain? But the Iron Golem farm, why did I decide that we want to go back to it? The reason is because of the fact that the Iron Nucleus is something that we can... It should be a more optimal way to go about doing it. And I do believe that that's probably a better way to go. I do know that there's like the Iron Trench and stuff like that. And because we were in 1.8, there are certain mechanical differences, I believe, in terms of how doors mechanically work. I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me on that. Be like, haha, this idiot doesn't know anything about mechanics. I've number one, I've never claimed to be an expert in these things. Number two, it's not what I'm trying to get across at. The idea is that the way that this works, the design of the Iron Nucleus, makes sense to me because of the fact it's very simple. It's a very simplistic design that really, it's meant to be friendly across if you have your spawn chunk or not, which is not something that all the Iron Golem farms can say. And that in and of itself is worth something to me. I still am absolutely mystified as to how the Iron Golem farm gets as much production as it does from Vic's farm, but we'll hopefully figure something out where we can get something going as strong as that. But for the time being, game plan is 120% going to end up being that we're going to work on getting that Iron Nucleus up. I don't know, so if you guys have ever seen the Iron Nucleus in its full form, it's apparently meant to be, well, not meant to be, but its capacity is supposed to be 3x3x3, so 3 wide, 3 long, and 3 high. It gives you 9 total things to work from. It's very, very good. I don't think I'm going to go quite that ham-taro on it. I just kind of want to see how it works initially. We might go for a 3x3 and just go for a flat farm. I'm not entirely sure yet. I might even mess around with the design a little bit, kind of goof around a little bit, but we'll see. It's not something I'm terribly concerned about. We are kind of restricted in terms of the way that we can set it up anyway, so we'll end up seeing how that all goes down. But all right, so we clear that out. We clear this out. Now we just have to get our Iron Golem farm ready and rolling. So, oh, Orchard of Death, we have come back for thee. It is time. All right, so let me just go ahead and bibbity boop, bobbity boop. And we got ourselves some good old-fashioned dark oak wood, because it wouldn't be an Iron Golem farm from our perspective if we didn't have ourselves some good old-fashioned dark oak wood doors. What is happening here? Okay, we're all right. We're okay. If you think you see tears coming down my face, it's not that they're tears, it's that they're tears. Just don't ask questions about how that makes any form of sense. Just go with it, guys. Just go with it. We're just... Patchwork has worked out for us so far. Surely it will continue to work out and totally not be terrible, right? Right? Yes, totally great. Glad we're on the same page here. Crying out loud. All right, so we do need to get this going. I think I'm actually gonna put this up here if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna have to flatten this out. This is kind of like a lawless area, but I do like this as a perspective area for this farm. Since we're not going to go for the full 3 height, I'm almost positive, unless like something really drastically changes about the series where it's like for some reason it becomes very important for me to have a super productive Iron Golem farm, I'm not gonna make it a 3 height one, so we're gonna sacrifice a little bit of that height. I think that the magic number ends up being like 60 away. Not 100% sure about that either, but I think it's something like that. So I think I need to be sub 65, maybe sub 70, I don't remember, but something like that. I just need to do something like that in order for me to really be able to dodge the whole question of whether or not it's going to interfere as I build vertically. because you have to give them enough space that they designate themselves as separate villages, and then your iron golems are just being funneled from the different villages. So if everything I just said makes absolutely zero sense to you, you're just like, Choco, what you're saying sounds like witchcraft. I am very concerned. I also have brought some torches to potentially burn you with. Number one, not cool, bro. Number two, the way this basically works is that if your village is large enough, the way it's supposed to happen in Minecraft is if your village is large enough that you have iron golems spawn to protect your village. Villages are determined by, number one, is there a villager present in said village, as well as making sure that you have enough doors. The way that they kind of tell if the population is right is golems are going to look at it and go, hey, all right, do they have 10 villagers? Yes. Do they have, let's say it's 20 doors. I don't remember if that's actually accurate, but let's say that for the time being it is 20 doors. Then it checks for that too. And then once those conditions have been met, it goes, okay, you know what? This is a good enough village. It needs some protection. Let's call on the iron golems. So pretty straightforward in terms of the mechanics. The only reason why iron golem farms haven't really like anything crazy. There are some crazy ones which I don't quite understand the mechanics of, but this one's very simple to understand, which is your villages are independent of each other. You're just trying to connect the way that the golems get to the same place. That's literally the only difference. If you guys remember from season 1, we had made kind of individual towers, and we kind of gathered all the iron golem drops in their individual areas. We are going to make a waterway system to kind of centralize all of our items. That will be one major difference of our old iron golem farms. And we're also going to be playing around with a little bit of, maybe I'll look into changing the crushing or the killing system to include a crusher. It's not important for us, but my understanding is that apparently in 1.10 or something, in one of the newer Minecraft versions, I think, in one of the newer Minecraft versions, they apparently have a little bit of an issue getting the whole thing to be agreeable with the iron golems not swimming in lava. Very strange. Okay, so we have this all squared away. Now let me think here. I need to figure out, I think it's 60. Let's just say that 128 is what I need. Actually, if it's 128 I need to flatten out a whole lot more earth. Rolled? I know, man. Maybe I build it on top of a mountain, in all honesty. I don't know. I could also build it right here. Just flatten this out a little bit. Maybe that's a little bit more practical. You leave it as a forest area. Also a potential possibility. This does seem a little bit more spacious, but it is going to run pretty darn close to my operations in the base. I mean, it's a good thing because I'll leave the chunks loaded. It'll be easier to get to that chunk. You know what? To heck with it. I'm not going to build this super high. And if I really need to, I can rebuild it, I guess, which would kind of be a hassle, but let's, for the time being, say do I want to do that? Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm kind of trying to I'm debating in my head. I'm like, do I commit to a large build or do I try to have a life? Let's be honest. The last one's not happening. All right, let's do a big build. That was really easy. Thank you guys for helping make my decision making a lot easier. Oh my goodness. I was lost for a moment. I thought I might have had a life and it just really confused me, but we've squared that away. I now remember. I now remember exactly who I am. I'm sorry for that weird crisis. It was truly a confusing time in my life. Alright, so let's say that we're going to make this you know what? Tag with it. Let's just do it right here. Why not? Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the start of the Iron Golem farm. Humble beginnings, but don't you worry. It will grow in time. Hopefully. Small chance that it never really takes off because my brain will probably just blue screen on me because brain's totally blue screen, right? That's the thing, isn't it? Maybe? I don't know. All right. This poor little cow is just like, am I done? Is my job finished? Little did that cow know its job was never finished. It is now Hellbound there for all eternity to wait and suffer. I mean, what? All right, dirt. Even though I'm like 99% sure that this is not lit enough for it to be like truly mob proof, but you know, swag. I just use swag in a way that I probably shouldn't. I feel very, very, very wrong right now. Just all kinds of just wrong. All right, so we have this. Actually, I already done goofed. All right, let's go ahead and knock that out. I do need to acquire myself. I know I have one chest here. I could obviously break these chests down, but I don't quite want to do that yet. So let me go ahead, just boop, boop, make another chest. And make the collection point. And then the question becomes, what do I want to build with? I do like being able to see what's going on, so we'll probably just do the lame way and just... We're going to use glass, is what I'm getting at. We're going to use glass. If you dislike glass, that's tough luck. Ooh, what is this? Purchase a backpack token from me and redeem it in the bank. Sorry, but you can't change that here. Okay. Your balance, holy mother of cows. That is really expensive. Money, okay. Pay, okay. Warp and warps, okay. Spawn and party. Cool, cool, cool. Already have all the commands. There haven't been a lot of new commands lately. What? Your war zones are currently being updated. No! Well, that's why. All the more reason for us to focus on getting our other stuff squared away. Did your counter become slightly larger? Ooh, but then again, we could make something out of sea lanterns. Do I have the money to support such expensive tastes? Sort of. Interesting. But glass is so cheap. But sea lanterns are so good looking. What do I do? Yep, okay, we're gonna go with glass. The cheapskate inside me has spoken. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, guys. I couldn't bring myself to go the very fantastic way. We'll probably accent with glowstone at some point. Oh, we have a new sub. Tunda de Marshmallow? But it's not even marshmallow. It's marshmallow, like mellow. Like, so Tunda de Marshmallow 97 for the $5 sub. Thank you very much, fam. I appreciate it. Your name is causing me some level of confusion, but it's fine. It'll be fine. Let's see here. And oh, Choco, you dumb animal. All right. One day my brain will work like the other children. It is not today, though. Oh, man. All right. For those of you who are wondering what I did wrong, just don't worry about it. Just give me a moment to fix things. It'll be fine. All right. And then let's just do this. And actually, I guess we don't even need... Well, I guess iron is kind of expensive still. So future Choco issues. All right. We'll plop that all up. Oh, actually, true. All right. So let's see here. Home. I'm gonna need. Man, I have a lot of junk in my inventory. I'm gonna need to. Actually, I'm gonna need to clear up some inventory space. Is what I'm gonna need to do, because building with this few inventory spaces is a very bad idea. Gravel away, and I guess we'll throw the cobblestone in there too. Sure, that should be fine, right? That's not gonna come back to haunt me, is it? I don't think it would. Maybe. Hopefully not. Dirt also can be put away for the time being. We have just a random thing of gravel there. I have some cyan dye from whenever I was helping out Petey. We got some raw beef, which I might as well cook up into... Actually, no. That is not true. We're going to leave the raw steak as raw steak. Glowstone has its own nice little chest here. You know, I do have dreams of like the day that I'm gonna be truly organized in a series. It's gonna be great. Like whenever it happens, it's gonna be revolutionary. It's gonna completely change the game for me. I'm gonna know where everything is and be like, oh, I need this, and I'm just gonna find that, and it's gonna be wonderful. But oh, my brain does not want that day to come anytime soon. It is struggling every centimeter of the way. All right, so we'll take these 2 buckets because I will need 2 buckets for lava. Just kidding. I'll take 4 because I'm a filthy savage. And I'm going to put the bone meal in here. I know it's not technically the right place to put it, but and oh, mother of mercy, am I going to need the wood anyhow? Okay. I do see some fully stacked sugar cane, so let me go ahead and square that away too. And oh, we are doing this so backwards, but that's okay. Because we're gonna give ourselves a fair bit of time after this recording session. The next episode, 120% has to be that I end up doing a villager breeder, because without a villager breeder, I'm in some degree of trouble. So that is definitely gonna have to be like the next episode or something. Either I'm gonna have to use this as our villager farm. I don't really know. All right, so I went all the way back there and did not get what I needed. Perfect, awesome. Let me go ahead, grab some iron as well as originally here for, because I'm gonna need some hoppers. Not a tremendous amount do I need, but I do need some. What the devil did I do with all the iron I had? Hello? I'm not crazy, right? What? I am very confused. I am extremely confused. What did I do with them all? I'm confused. The rails? Well, number one, even if we use the iron, we didn't use that much iron. And number two, I'm pretty sure that we just ended up taking the rails from the mine shaft. I don't think we actually built enough. No, we... Okay, one random iron ore. Yeah, no, this doesn't make any sense. That we had way more iron here. What? There you are. I'm like, I know I have iron here somewhere. I didn't use it all. That's, even for me, that's kind of like ludicrous. Like, hello? Oh my. All right, crisis averted. We did indeed manage to find it. Crisis has been averted. Also, for those of you who are wondering, like, hey, Choco, when's the base going to be done? The reason why I'm holding off on doing the base just yet is because I really don't want to have to farm the resources for it. I think it will actually be more cost effective, oh, not cost, but time efficient for me to actually do this via the old-fashioned way of purchasing it. So I don't know why I call it the old-fashioned way, because there's absolutely zero part of that that's old-fashioned. But yeah, that is my current game plan, is we are just going to have a grand old time and square this all up with... Actually, yeah, we have enough. We can do this. Ow. Oh, okay. I was like, what? That was some degree of goofiness. All right. Like, it's broad daylight, and then out of nowhere I just take damage? Like, hello, game? What? What in the Samuel Goatfish is happening right now? Please don't. You've got to be kidding me. Is this thing chasing me? You're on fire! Go away. All right. Oh, inventory. One day, maybe it can be like the other children. Ooh, I got a... Ooh, it's a power 2 bow as well. Not bad. How Choco gets distracted super easily, please. Maybe I need to get a fidget spinner. Maybe that's what I've been missing in my life. Alrighty, bones, arrows. I'm being trolled again by the admins. That's what's going on here. I know this pattern of behavior. This despicable, diabolical method of behavior. I know this anywhere. Reveal yourselves, you scoundrels, you scallywags, you poltergeists. Here I am thinking I'm losing my mind. Not entirely wrong, but dadgummit. I heard it. I don't know what kind of shenaniganry they're up to. One can only assume it's for the powers of evil. Alright, I don't know. Admins? Please do not kill me or do something strange. I've been a good chocobo. I have not done anything wrong. I am simply trying to build a simple iron farm. That is literally all I am trying to do. I have not done anything evil or wrong here. I know exactly what happened. Admins, I think you know what happened there too. Cease this madness. Stop messing with me! Alright. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello, trio of cows. Move! Just why? Why am I getting haunted? What did I do to deserve this? Okay. We're all right. This is super confusing, okay? It was turning to night, and then it was day, and there were cows. And it's just really confusing, guys. It's just really... You. I love you too, Florian. actually doing? I'm hurting myself is what I'm doing. My brain is just shot to heck. All right, and more sugarcane. Let's do one more sugarcane run. And then we'll just do sugarcane here, sugarcane here. In my head, I'm hearing the song "Old MacDonald Had a Farm." Please, brain, do not go into kindergarten mode. We need every brain cell on this thing. Good God. All right, throw that into there, throw that into there, get some paper, you know, making paper, making it rain, all that good stuff. All right, librarian. Even though I stand to gain absolutely nothing from you anymore, actually, now I think about it. He locked us out. Refresh. Crap. Okay. I shouldn't have done that. That's alright. You know what? That's okay. We'll get some books. I have some rogue cows here anyway, so. Rogue cows equals apparently raw beef, which is true, but I'm looking for that leather life, you know? Looking for that leather life. There are a lot of cows out here, actually. Real talk, there are a lot of cows. Alright, so I was in the middle of doing something, wasn't I? Besides doing the sugarcane and the trades, but what was I gonna do? I was doing something. Oh, lava. I need lava for the kill mechanism. Okay, so I require more leather. I did not do this, okay? Before anyone starts to accuse me that I did this, I had nothing to do with this, okay? I never populated any of the, I'm going to make use of it, but I am not the one that is responsible for these shenaniganries, okay? Not me. Probably the admins? Yes, I think that would be a safe bet. Holy schmackerels, that is a lot of cows. What's my entity count right here? Oh my god! That is absurd. That is obscenely high. Alright. I don't ask questions anymore. I just accept the fact that the life is really... My life has become significantly stranger after having gotten to the series. Please sparkle for me. Please. You're a butt! Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Alright, well, he's gonna be a butthead. I can't really do much about him being a butthead. Let's go get our lava. And then once the lava is done, we actually should have a full functioning platform for iron golems, minus the villagers. So sans the villagers, we are in good shape. I do need to get the villagers up in there, and I also need to make sure there's 10 of them, which means villager breeder next episode, and then villager breeder is going to end up being pretty useful for us as we start to filter our trades. We're going to start to selectively move ones that we don't need up in there. So if you guys remember back to season 1, we used to do like, we would keep every now and then some villagers in the pens, but we would keep the tops open so we can trade with them. Not this season. This season we're just going to encapsulate whatever ones we don't need, and then the ones that we do need, we're going to do that like we should have from the very beginning. I really should make like a path, like a way for me to tell how to get there. These mushrooms are helpful though. He said, not sure of where he was going. Yeah, this looks right. Okay, is it going to be a solo series? No, it should have Ashley there. So the brains of the operation will be present. Okay, and then slash home. All right, there we are. Oh, Momo's gonna kill me. This is a 2-hour episode. She's gonna beat my booty into the ground. Okay. Now for the time being, I'm also gonna seal these nerds up. It is possible that the golems will do something stupid when they fall. It's not super likely, but it is possible. And because of that possibility, it's in my interest to do this, just to make sure that they don't like clip or do anything dumb. They can't fit. I don't think there's any way for them to actually clip onto that and then get stuck, so I don't think I have to worry about that so much. And we have our granite in here that we have extra, which we will definitely be using for our villagers next time. But, okay. So now the only thing that remains is to get the villagers going. So we have to make a villager breeder. So the next episode is going to be a little bit easier. It's going to be a little bit simpler. It's going to be more about setting us up to get ready to go. It might be a short-ish episode. We'll see kind of how that goes down. But anyways, thank you all very much for watching, as I got into slacker position, but now I'm sitting up straight. That's how you know I'm in business. But thank you very much for watching. If you did, consider leaving a like rating down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and enjoying what you are seeing. I'd like to know what's going on. And I'll see you guys next time. So take care. Ciao for now.